Lovely Burbles, we are playing the game Alan Wake today. It's my first time and I have absolutely no idea what this game is about, so I'm just going to read what Steam is offering me here. Developed and published by Remedy Entertainment, and it's saying a dark presence stalks the small town of Bright Falls, pushing Alan Wake to the brink of sanity in its fight to unravel the mystery and save his love. The tags are action, adventure, and horror. I'm curious about the horror part. I really hope there is no jump scares. And yeah. Oh yeah, this game got released in 2012. So this game is, well, quite old. For me, it's quite old. I don't even remember. Oh, I was in 2012, I think I was playing Skyrim. All right. Then quickly check out if we have subtitles here. They are actually disabled. That was a good point to check this out real quick. Have you heard Disney Plus will soon ban account sharing? Really? Damn, I've got a feeling they're all doing this kinda. Huh, interesting. Why did I think we had people whining? I think we had this one at some point. Yeah, I remember we also had this one. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna make the Gatsby one, or I'm gonna call it one. Anyway, I'm ready to go. A new game. Never played this game before. I have no idea. Should we play easy, normal? Okay, normal. Nah, I'm not gonna play Nightmare. Is it even explaining what normal and nightmare? I mean, easy, normal. What's Nightmare? No, it's grayed out, right? Oh, never mind. We can't even do that. Okay, chat. Then we're gonna play on normal.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Alan Wake. There's no more harder. This is not payday.
The dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
Oof. Okay.
I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
Oh, he's dead? Okay, why am I even asking? Oh, shoot. He
was dead.
He killed a man.
I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone.
Episode 1 Nightmare. Why is his body gone?
From the crash, I could hardly stand my feet.
So this is right after the crash. Look up to the light, turns the camera. Where's the controls? No. You can change camera settings in the menu. All right. Oh, well, we're already having a checkpoint. Getting hit by a car, definitely not a healthy choice. No, he's dead. He's dead. Must be a horrible feeling to kill somebody like that.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Oh yeah, game is quite quiet if you ask me other opinions. I would agree with you. I was actually about to ask you guys if I should tune it up a little bit, because it's also quite, it's not very loud. Usually it's having the same settings every other game has, but it's an older game, so maybe it's a bit different. Yeah, it should be better hopefully now. Oh wait. Get to the lighthouse. missing? What the hell?
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God?
Oh, he's gonna chop me or what? Is this a dream? No, I don't think so.
You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer. You're a joke. It would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor. You'll never publish another one of your shitty stories, cause I'm gonna kill you. It's not like your stories are any good. Not like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just look at me. Look at your work.
Wait, that's not the guy I killed, right? I hate this blurry effect. Missing. There is actually a QR code. Wait a second. I want to see if that QR code is actually working. 1 second. I'm very curious, even though this is probably not the right time to do that. Well, there is something. There is a website. It is the Facebook website of Alan Wake. Okay. I scanned that code back then. Facebook, dude. How's the sound now? Sound is perfect for me on earbuds. Well, I hope it's also good for other people now. I don't like... Oh! I don't like this scene. But we got a checkpoint.
You missed your deadline.
He's also wearing a beanie. Oh, okay. It's not a dream or what? Can I just go through? Do I need to fight against? Oh god, he's gonna... Oh my god, he's gonna chop me. Oh! Okay, I think I lost part of my rib.
I realized that the
Oh, that's
hitchhiker
it.
was a character from the story I've been working on.
Game sound is about the same as your sound, so it's good if you ask me. Perfect, thank you. Thank you very much. But we still need to go to the lighthouse.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Dude, what was Alan smoking? I guess there is no time, so I'm just gonna run. Is this wobbling? It's so hard to walk straight here. Very cinematic. Is it gonna kill him? This guy is unkillable.
I was trapped. There was no way out.
You're dead. Another one bites the dust. Nice. Not creepy at all. Grabbers, and you're saying to me this is not spooky? It's just dark? This is insanely spooky.
I had to get out.
How? Oh god. This door, I can't open this door. Oh, we just had to wait. Oh, okay. I can hear my heartbeat.
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Go to the safe haven. Those streetlights are good. If until you're completely healed. All right.
I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light.
I feel like God is talking to me with the light. Hi dear Karika, hello there, welcome to the stream. Hope we're doing well.
The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing.
Right now it feels like a walking simulator a bit. Never mind. So it is a shooter.
From all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
Pick up the flashlight.
Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away.
Oh, that's cool. Wait, I need battery for that?
You did it. Now the darkness
Oh.
no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Gun is definitely better. I feel a bit more safe. I sound like an American. Alright, so the light is removing the darkness.
You've done well. Remember what I've taught
Actually,
you.
God is talking to me.
That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Boosting the light with right-click blinds the enemies and burns the darkness away faster. Yeah. But I think our ammo is pretty limited. Item limit reached. How do you like Alan Wake so far? I just started actually. I can't really say much. Seems okay so far. But I honestly just started. Got 39 shots left.
This is it.
I'm out of batteries. Oh my god. Oh, okay, I can't climb up. Okay. I have to kite him a tiny bit. Die, darkness scum. It's always the same guy, right? To see that, yeah. I can probably say a bit more, maybe 30 minutes, an hour. Pick up flare gun ammo. So I can switch the weapons like this. Alright. Yeah, it's always the same guy, I just realized. Ah, oh, how useful. So if you're having a bigger group of people, you can use the flare gun. Oh, well, he dropped. Maybe that's also a way to how to get rid of them. Every time my PC lags a bit, every time I'm reaching a checkpoint. I think I have to run. Okay, I was about to say... Okay, these birds are looking like I need to hide behind, but nope. You gotta run here. I think, yep. Okay! Where's the last one? Dude, the world is going down. What is this world? Hallucinations of Ellen. The batteries are from AliExpress. Yeah. They're holding just a few seconds. All right, it's not like Resident Evil. I'm glad though. I don't like to fight against monsters. And it seems like we're also at the lighthouse finally.
He's here.
No whisper.
Alan, wake up.
So it was a dream.
Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Did you ever play Max Payne? No, I didn't. I didn't play the big games back then. I was playing more the indie games. ...2012. That was Skyrim. I played Super Meat Boy, I remember that. God, that game was hard. I played Portal. I played Bioshock Infinite, but I think that was a couple of years later. Welcome to Bright Falls. Checkpoint reached. Well, it's not creepy anymore.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
Nice landscape, though.
Hi.
Hello. Pose for
there.
Ellis.
You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife, if you don't mind me saying.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Thank you. And thank you for respecting my privacy. If you end up liking this, then there's a chance you like Max Payne 1 and 2, don't know about 3. Is this the same era? Like the year of the release?
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
I was wondering if we are here to do a bit of
You know he's going to
research
be calling
for a
you
book.
every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Wait, look at the background. Look at the
Alan,
look
we're
at the
here.
truck.
Come on, let's get back to the car.
Oh, cute. Funny. Oh, it's the same dev, Remedy. All right.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord.
And
Mr.
yes,
Carl
Josh,
Stuckey, he's waiting for
this
us.
is pre-rendered cutscenes.
I'll go
I
fill her
know.
up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Big deer. So cute.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Hey, that's him.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God. I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment.
It must be so weird to be
I can't believe
like
it.
famous
I
like
got all their
that.
books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
I actually don't think I know how the authors are looking like, but I'm also reading more of the classics currently. They're not alive anyway.
Just don't blame me when
Funny.
you fall in love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah,
There's no way this many people read.
right.
I think this was
So
the
much
time
for
before
clarification.
internet.
Long, Mr. Wake? I can't believe it. I'm having a conversation with Alan Wake.
Find
Are you on
Carl
your own,
Stuckey.
Or is your wife with you? I can show you the town if you want. I get off work at 6.
Okay.
Thanks, Rose.
Do
We'll
me
be sure
a
to keep that.
favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker.
Dude, let him.
Unbelievable. Ah,
This is what happens when writers write
I'm in
writers.
the coconut. Drink 'em both up.
just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder
Well, if I
you
would
in
guess,
your
maybe this is
sleep.
like somewhere in the 90s.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Now we're talking.
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Bit like country, right? He's jamming. Oh, coffee. Oh, that's a collectible? They was picked up. They're 100? Well, 99 to go.
You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Hello? Ah,
Hello? Mr. Stuckey?
he's... Oh, okay.
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Not creepy at all. Leave the diner. Well, looks like a widow, huh?
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Uh-huh. Well, she warned us,
Lucky
kind of.
this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Satan.
This really ought to be fixed, and then I must...
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
Splendid, splendid. Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah. Splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
They're super drunk.
They're local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Bye, Rose.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Oh, this is Stucky. What's
That
wrong
diner
with
was a real
Stucky?
nut house.
He was stuck. Actually, I wanted to do this bad joke earlier, but then I saw the
Can
widow.
you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay, we can talk about this later.
Batman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while.
But feeling this, I was about to say this movie, this game has a lot of rendered cutscenes. Mm-hmm. All right, we've reached the cabin. Oh, wow.
Wow, it's gorgeous.
Diver's Isle.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia.
Oh, I want to be
Fear of
here as
darkness.
well.
I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Oh, good night, everyone. Sleep well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Birdies. Lots of... Oh, I want to cuddle them. Oh my god, so many burbles. No, cuties. Have you seen the movie In the Mouth of Madness? This gives me the same... No, I haven't seen this one. Never heard of it even. Bird leg cabin. Why is it called like that? Hopefully they're not pulling legs. Yeah, I would like to be here in real life, actually.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside.
Can't be too spooky, right? Why can't I? Oh,
Dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Sure thing. I'm on it.
suddenly Phasma.
Hello?
What's this? Is that a radio? I'm hearing something. I think it's outside though. A thermo. Yoink. Usually you've got the okay, wow, I hate stuffed animals.
The nightmare I had seen on the ferry
hell?
returned.
Oh! What was that? That was the widow, right? Dude, that was so fast. Isn't there usually a
I needed
basement?
to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse
Yeah,
box
exactly.
or a generator somewhere on the island.
The fuse box isn't this... What the hell is this again? The Michelin guy.
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
Creepy. Oh, that was a diving suit? It's looking like an alien of it. No, Michelin.
Your fest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. A famous artist.
I don't think there is a fuse box here, though. It should be definitely somewhere at home. And usually it's downstairs.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was
Oh.
I just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBFFM.
I thought he's gonna be discreet.
So much for keeping a low profile.
Great, now the whole island knows, or the whole area knows. Oh, cool, yeah. Diving suits aren't creepy at all. There is no basement. Or maybe, this little hut here. That looks pretty broken, though. What's that?
The island had once been the site for a love story.
Oh, it's
Maybe
a heart.
It would be that again.
Or is there a generator? Ah!
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
It's not looking like it's working, though. Well, it is working. Scuffed, but it's working.
The lights are on. Good work, honey.
What was the name of my wife?
Settling in.
Okay.
Not
Look
Rose.
around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
Oh, okay.
It was
Alice,
a
thank you.
beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Oh yeah, Return to Alice. You're right, Des. Return to Alice. That's my wife's name, Alice.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
Grand Budapest Hotel. Maybe it's abandoned, but there were some lights. Imagine, yeah, the generator turning off in the middle of the night. Creepy.
Alice?
Where's Alice? Oh, she's lost now. Abandoned me.
Alan.
Oh, never mind.
Upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Cheeky. July 1970, but I'm pretty sure this feels like maybe it's the 90s because of the old cars as well. The study.
Surprise!
A typewriter machine?
What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe...
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not...
Okay,
Alan?
I was about to...
Alan?
Just don't. I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Wait, why is he so snapping?
God damn it.
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it.
Dude, what is this behavior? He's leaving his wife alone in this house.
Alice?
Alice? Alice!
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
What's the...
Alice, I'm coming.
Okay, the birds are attacking me.
Alice? Alice?
Not a horror game, by the way. She's drowning. Am I dreaming again? But it felt so real.
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another.
It was just
I
the
couldn't
second
remember
level.
how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice.
This is some Inception poop. I was thinking the same. This is why I said level 2 now. What's even weird? This is probably how it feels like. What the hell? Look where my car is. How can I get? Probably here.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
It's a very intriguing
The gas station
start.
was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Well, we need to walk all the way down. Damn. Rip. Creepy. This guy definitely needs to be in the loony bin. Oh, wait, and now we're talking to God in a second.
Hello?
I just hope in the end everything will make sense. A letter?
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Yeah, for a manuscript page, you can access them with F5 button. The title page of the manuscript.
The man turned to face me. His face
Oh, there
was
is
covered in
even voice
shadows.
acting. Perfect.
It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake. Departure by Alan Wake.
I've got a feeling he's going through a nightmare, but the nightmare is created by himself. Is he going through his own book? Like story? Interesting. But if that's the case, why can't you just manipulate them? Maybe he's just stupid. Just a theory. No idea.
Anybody there?
Well,
Please, I've been in an accident.
talking to imaginary friend, also reason to be in the, the loony bin. Actually, I heard it's very healthy for little kids to have an imaginary friend. I'm not quite sure as an adult about that, but I think a lot of kids are having that. I don't remember having this, but I think my sister had that. Yeah, it helps you with dealing with a lot of things, actually. Adults, I don't think so. Not quite sure about that. It's I'm not a psychologist, but I heard for kids, a lot of kids are having this, but they're kind of fading away after a while. They're not talking to them anymore, or they're not going to be relevant anymore. But kids' fantasy is also different than the ones of adults. There is a follow-up game, Alan Wake's American Nightmare. I saw a friend's... I'm playing this game over a friend's library, actually. And I saw somebody is also having the follow-up game. Dear Isabella, thank you so much for the raid. No, I appreciate it. Oh, we had a good stream. Thank you very much for the raid. Hi, dear crispy socks. At least they're not wet socks. That's very uncomfortable. Bird person, right? Well, from one bird person to another. I wish I could show my burbles right now, but they are snacking. I think Leana, I thought for a second Leo was going to climb up a bit, but they're snacking. You're going to hear them in the background, most likely. From one bird person to another. Hi, dear Isabella. Welcome to the stream. Hope you had a great stream, and you're doing great. No. Welcome, Raiders. Let me give you an SO, actually. Wait a second. I figured I can't write. But I'm pretty sure you were not just chatting, right? A Mouth of Madness, a Lovecraft story? Oh, that could be also a good idea. We are playing Alan Wake. I don't know if you guys have played this one before, but it's my first time. So we're still at the beginning, actually. I don't think I have or maybe I've got 30 minutes. I was about to say 30 hours. No, 30 minutes around that. And I'm still at the beginning, and I still don't know what's going on here. But the story is very, very intriguing. Oh, enjoy Gnevers. Wow. Having hot chocolate and croissants. Oh, I'm so jealous. That sounds amazing. I've seen enough horror movies to know that imaginary friend in children end badly for the parents. Oh no. Thuggy. But I heard it's healthy for little kids. Not sure about adults. But I don't think you should see... I was about to say dead people. No, you should not see people around you, right? If they're not existing. Yeah. Yeah. We are playing a bit of Alan Wake today. We played a bit of Uncharted the last streams, but today I decided to go back to a classic since I never played this one before. Game just crashed at the end and lost some progress, but it's alrighty. I'm so sorry to hear. I'm sorry to hear. This is always very annoying. I hope you didn't lose too much of the progress. And I hope you're not losing the interest in the game. I'm sorry, this is always very, very annoying. Well, right now we are trying to reach the gas station. Shouldn't be too far away, hopefully.
Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Nope. We just had a car accident. I have actually no idea what's going on. I feel like I'm inside of a dream. Then I thought I'm waking up, but then I figured out, okay, maybe I'm dreaming even more.
Anybody there?
Oh, maybe I need to sneak around.
Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stucky. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
This is Stucky. Why is he so obsessed? Okay, I didn't want to step on the body. Stucky, what's happening with Stucky again? I just want to leave this place. Before I'm doing this, I'm gonna grab the Cthulhu's. Wake fights.
Stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Wake fights are taken with light. Okay, I hope I'm not gonna miss out any pages. Would absolutely recommend At the Mountains of Madness as well, though. It's an interesting story. The writing style is a bit dated, though, but it's super detailed written. Yeah, never heard of this one. I'm not quite sure if I like things when things are super detailed written. It always reminds me of Effie Breeze. That was such a torture for me, but that was also different style and different times. I don't know if you guys know Iffy Priest by Theodore Fontana. Alright, I'm gonna still find some help. But I don't know. I'm very scared of the zombie guy now. Dude, what is happening? Why are they obsessed?
You lose? Shit. It's the latest thing.
No. You should be safe in the light, right?
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Oh, that movie. All right. I was about to say, what happened to the other weapon? I'm gonna get some batteries.
During your
Also, their voices are changing.
It's the latest thing.
Incontestably.
Let you kill with one stone.
Goodness.
You can see the sights and keep those cholesterol levels down.
Do we even have?
Yes.
Oh, we have a connection.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Hello?
Of course. Dude, I need a phone with internet.
This is bad.
What the hell is happening? What the hell? He wants to go. What? He wants to go inside. Okay. You really want to go inside? Oh, thank you. Guess this is a good time to run away. Oh. What? Okay. Well, he wanted to do it. It's not my fault. I should probably not touch that. There's also another guy on the roof. Die, scum! Who needs a locksmith? Just take a dozer and push the house away.
I never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
I was about to say this is looking a bit sus. I guess we turned everything off so we maybe can cross now. It's not that dangerous anymore.
Was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Oh boy. These batteries are really not holding long. I meant detailed, as you can see the amount of research I Lovecraft did. Okay, now I understand. All right. Now I'm understanding. Oh, there's a page. Oh God, did I miss so much? Rose daydreams about Wake.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
Bit worried that I missed a lot of page, but I guess I can't get 100% with my first playthrough. That's always hard. How funny would it be if the shadows were in his mind? He's just on a psychotic killing spree. Oh God, imagine. But it's a bit sus that we're never waking up. This feels like reality. Is this how it feels like to go slowly, Lala? What are these flashbacks? Everything will make sense in the end.
What the hell was
This is
that?
so mysterious. That was the widow burping. Okay, I thought there's gonna be an invisible wall. There isn't. You can just, You just wanted to see this again. Mm-hmm. I guess I should stay here. I dislike games
When I saw the river below,
like this that hide
uncurled
story
itself
elements as
inside my head.
collectibles.
I realized that
There
I have
are-
to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
There is... We're probably not missing much, but it's nice to know, you know? I'm also a person who's trying to get everything because I don't want to miss out anything of the lore. Oh! I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm getting sick again. Great. Hopefully this game does have a grenade launcher. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. I'm surprised this joke was holding or was not coming right at the beginning. Mm-hmm. Dankeschön, thank you. Prosit, thank you so much, Dankeschön. Don't you dare getting sick. Yeah, I don't know. I woke up a bit sick today. Oh, speaking of lore. Barry's arrival, right? Oh, I missed so much in between.
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
Alright, and what next? I should probably not touch the water at all. Okay. Who is that?
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
I can see him screaming, "It's just a prank, bro!" As he bulldozed the building. Yeah. What a nice prank. No way you missed those. How do you miss 7 pages in just 10 minutes of play? Well, maybe I was not following the right way, or I was not discovering enough. I'm also surprised about that, and it's bothering me a bit. And it seems like also like a linear game, so there is no way to go back. Like, I think you can redo the chapters most likely. I could imagine, but well, it is how it is. Like 100% playthrough with the first time is always so possible. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not worrying too much about it. Dude, they're having throwing axe. That's unfair. Well, I've got a gun though. Dead. Who cares about reading anyways? We love guns in action. Well, good to know. I was reading all the lore yesterday and the day before in Shroud, and I'm always doing that. I'm very much interested in lore. Find them in order? I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. Maybe? But you need to look around for sure. They're quite hidden sometimes, I feel like. I mean, this was the last page of this episode, I think it was called, right? Uh-huh, there's an arrow. I love lore. That's the reason why I play games. Me too. Lore is very important to me, very crucial. I like to immerse myself.
I had to make my way up some other way.
Well, I just need a grappling hook, right? I'm telling you, you need grappling hooks and gliders in every game. Emergency. Well, I would call this an emergency.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Can I follow any wires or something? Where's this even going? Huh. I was about to say, what? Why is there shampoo here? That's not a shampoo bottle.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Oh, Alan cannot climb. I'm also missing climbing. Well, there are some people here. I hate the fact, though, that they are throwing their axes. I hate that. Oh, he's coming too close. Got his hands full, Mimi. You can just put it into your jacket, right? And try to climb. There is another page here, though. Ah, no! It's not an order. Wake attacked by birds.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
Some games I play for the story, some I play for the music, and some games I play police assault in progress. Yeah, but I would say mainly is that a shotgun blinking there? I think so. Oh, Josh. It is a shotgun, now we're talking. But most of the time I'm playing a game for the story, actually. I must also say I don't want to say I replaced.
I could use to reach the top.
Okay, I'm spending so much time with gaming. It's basically just taking so much. I don't want to say replacing reading because it's not the same, but if there's like a good story, especially when it's like cinematic, then it's like watching a movie and reading a good story together, you know? Can we just start this one? Vroom. There you go. And it shows us we have to go over there and activate this. It's nice the camera is even showing. Very player friendly. Birds. Good thing we don't like birds here on this channel. I love birds. What are you talking about? Knappers, you're hurting my feelings. Well, now we got a bridge, right? Should be good enough. How can I... there's the letter. Never mind. Welcome back, Des. Well, this way it is. Whee! Reach the path above. These are helmets on the ground, right? Oh. No, that's not a helmet. That's a watering can. No, that was not a helmet. Never mind. Ignore what I said. Now I can reach the gas station. Huh. Oh, there is light.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like
you can see the fog outside a bit. No, that's probably the light. There you go. There is a bit foggy again.
When it's on nights like this, I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find him.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
They're cute.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but just dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
Streamer, then you have to read and watch One Piece. Dude, that's a bit too much of a lore. I think der Zug ist abgefahren. The train has gone. Long time ago, Sagi. Yeah, maybe when I'm a grandma. I'll play a little. Team Photos 2 before I go to bed. Good night, everyone. Good night, dear Pan. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate that. Sleep well. What are these? Ah, arrow. A torchlight? Oh, the flare gun. Oh, nice. Got this one back. Maybe there is gonna be a bigger attack soon. I am prepared. Sounds like a bit like Tainted Love. Tainted Love. I got you. Oh. Run away. This one, Wake finds page.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
It's because he was snapping at her. Then he even ran away. I think that's even worse.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no cuts. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog
Is this Stucky again or is somebody else? Oh, we're gonna get attacked soonish. There. Ouch. Wait, he needs more light. Die, scum! There must be more. There you go. Not over. Oh, you mean the One Piece remake over Netflix? Yeah, that would be a possibility. I can see the page are getting more. TV in the gas station.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
I wonder what that symbol is next to one of the undiscovered page. This one, right? Well, this one is... wait a second. Find this page in nightmare difficulty mode. Can you read this? It's behind my avatar, actually. So you can only find this in nightmare difficulty mode. That means you have to play this game again to find the missing page. Not quite sure if I like that. But I guess it's good for people who want to get like literally 100%. Oh, hi there, Haiduken. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. That clears it up. Yeah, I was also curious until I saw it's written down there. Old game design, yeah. Yeah, it's from 2012 for PC. I don't know when was the really original release date of Alan Wake. Maybe 2010? No idea. One of the weaker points of Alan Wake. Well, that's okay though. I'm pretty sure that's not going to be the case in Alan Wake 2. Good, we're getting some ammunition, we're getting some batteries. I am prepared. I'm not going to break my legs here, right? No. Are we getting chased? No, but it's kind of looking like that.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
The flare gun. I got 2 ammunition. February 2012. Also for console? I thought it was earlier for console. Oh well, they see me rolling. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, wait a second. I need to blow up my nose. Not to blow up, but I need to blow my nose. No, thank you guys. Thank you very much. All right. Oh god, I thought this is a big spider, dude. Okay. I think one thing we're not gonna face in this game are spiders. Hopefully not. Okay. Whoa! There's a big horde coming behind. But I think we don't need to use the flare gun. Should be alright. Or should we? Oh! Ho, ho. There was intention for sure with the spider legs, yeah. Hard hat area. Well, there is another page. Wake lies to the sheriff.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? she asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help, but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
Mimi sneezing is bigger jump scare than whatever Alan Wake has to offer. Well, I'm glad. I can offer a bit of jump scares. Now, so far, it doesn't have real jumps. I mean, this is not like a classic jump scare, I would say. Shotgun ammo. Super strong. And the button. We should probably press. So it was 2010, alright. For the console. And then 2 years after, it was playable over Steam. Or PC.
For such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man.
Wait, these are real actors.
Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment.
What the hell is gonna happen?
Suicide. Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right? Please,
what?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, 2 new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment. And
he doesn't care about the other realities.
Somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
Here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
Dude, what the... okay, this is so messed up. He's even like, yeah, is this normal? Holy moly, don't worry, he lives in another universe. Yeah, in this case, yeah, but this one is definitely not there anymore. He didn't give... he didn't care about the other realities anyway. That's crazy. Crazy. I'm going to have to go. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to go to bed here. We'll catch up on the last of this on YouTube. Thank you so much, dear Lasse, for tuning in and also for checking out the VOD later on. Appreciate that. Thank you so much and have a good night. Sleep well. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna sneeze a lot, I feel like. Well, let's hope it's not gonna get worse until tomorrow. All right, I think it's chasing time again, or pew pew. Oopsie. Well, there's lots of ammo here. Where is he? I was about to say, do I need to shoot the birds? No. What's happening? I'm gonna use the flare. Oh, that's so satisfying. Oh!
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
We're gonna reach it alive, but under which circumstances is the question, I guess. Well, another reality non-stumble on the court, I guess. Yeah, also that. So the TV show Night Springs isn't real, but there are multiple episodes to watch within the game. Then I'm excited to see more. Oh! Bit of coffee. If we extrapolate Mimi sneezes, could find out when she has achieved maximum sneezes per minute and the highest point of her. This is so. Yeah, you could do that, but I'm telling you, tomorrow the first day is always I'm only sneezing, and the last time that was just a month ago. My ribs were hurting so much just because of the sneezes. Oh God, I hope I'm not gonna get sick. I hate being sick. Flavor's gun, light and explosive. Yeah, but I try not to waste too much. But on the other side, I don't know when I'm gonna wake up again. I have no idea. Are we gonna wake up again? That's also another question. Reaching this gas station is was quite a long trip actually. Oh dear.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
How can I enter this place? Well, in real life, I would have just climbed up.
After the insanity
Oh, never mind.
experienced in the darkness,
It's easy to end it this way.
The station felt comforting, at least for a moment. The sane world reasserted itself.
Leg point reach. Every time I'm reaching a checkpoint, it's happening. Every time. It's quite annoying, actually. But well, it is how it is.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
I've got the feeling we already lost our mind. Nordic walking. Wow, streamer climbs over fences in-game, yeah. This 68th annual Deer Fest, September 15th to 18th. Games and activities, raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contest, and surprise competitions. Live music for the children, Bucktooth Charlie afternoons, and Montgomery the Mystics. Amazing Phantasmagoria evenings. Don't miss the legendary Deer Fest parade. Hunting club as well. Bright falls watery. Oh, there's the phone, but I bet it's gonna break apart again.
Rainfall Sheriff Station.
The things I do just to get a little gas. Yeah. No, we just wanted to have a proper phone call, but I'm not quite sure how the sheriff is gonna help us now, or the police.
Thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie.
So it is before we went to this island.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Oh, coffee. Switch on the coffee maker. It's windy.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
It's a very nice apartment, actually. Lots of windows. It's actually like a blizzard. Damn, a tall building. Imagine an apartment like this in New York. Ellen must be a very successful author then.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding.
I didn't think you'd get them done.
Damn, look at this handsome
On
guy.
occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
I bet Pan is gonna
you
like
seemed
this
to
guy
think
as
so
well.
last night.
Only it was more rain. It's snowing a bit more, huh? Look at this handsome guy. Examine cover mock-ups. I guess it's gonna be here then. Oh, I guess that's the new manuscript
These look
page.
really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time.
First.
Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan!
In a second.
Please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Yeah. Mimi has to activate her long hair film. I mean, this is already a bit longer, right? A bit sudden stop 1.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
And then the 2.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
And little tan beard. No, that's a bit too long. Return to sender.
I really don't like this, Alan.
Yeah, Alice. Yeah. In a second. Why is there no cover here?
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay, hi.
You okay?
Hi.
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
And it's gonna be hookah.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic
Wait,
light
what?
would
The
scare
clicker.
monsters
The last
away.
of it.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
We're thinking the same thing. And The Last of Us 2 stream soon. Actually, I really want to play that one. I'm a bit scared of the story, though. Bright Falls, the present day.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation,
Oh.
anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Kind of fits to the scene.
I'm okay. My head's fine.
Dude, that's thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, appreciate it.
He'd send me to the hospital for tests. I couldn't
Sounds
leave
like
that out.
Sasu.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've
Thank you so much,
obviously
you
been
does
through quite a
appreciate that.
shock. You should take
Thank
it easy
you.
for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then.
There's a fish on the desk.
Sheriff Breaker is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head. I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught.
That's a big fish, though.
From an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man,
Oh, dear
Mr.
Manu, thank you very much for the raid.
Really matter, I suppose, but it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year.
How was Genshin Impact?
Thing to heaven.
Hope you had a good
I'll take your
time.
word for it, Doc.
Hope you liked the new update. Thank you for the SO, dear Dust. Appreciate that. Hello, Manu. Welcome, everyone. We're playing Alan Wake. I don't know if you guys played this one. It's a bit spooky, but it's not too horror-ish.
Just go down the corridor.
We just finished the first episode. Well, and now we're having the mission talk to Sarah. Doop 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 doop. These doors are all locked. Oh, a lot of people are missing. Richard Ball, Bruce Dansky, Jacob Miller on a camping trip over to you haven't been in contact. If you have seen them or know their whereabouts, please call this number. Thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Identifying features knack for winning contest. Huh. Oh wait, it was saying 2007. I said I had a feeling it's in the 90s, but it's 2007. All right.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
It's charged now.
Get your cell phone.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me.
Unknown caller.
Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to
What
the
the
back.
hell?
There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Oh, this must be so hard to get threatened like that, and you want to talk to the police?
Said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
I couldn't go anywhere yet. I had to play along with the caller. Alice's life was at
He
stake.
started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
It's a nice new area. I tried to pull for the new character, but the worst case, the worst scenario happened. What's the worst scenario?
Thanks.
I'm glad the new area is great though, with a nice. Oh, wait a second. Coffee. And there is a page. Alice sees a shadow.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
With every pull, the chance to get a 5-star character rises. With bad luck, you just get a 5-star character with the 19th pull. But when you get a 5-star, it's a 50-50 chance to get the promoted character, and I lost. Oh, you lost that chance? Oh no. That's... yeah, no, I know what you mean. The worst scenario happened. I'm sorry. It sounds very annoying though. Holy moly.
More lights! I don't like the goddamn shadows in here! Hey!
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today. Over.
Oh, give me that.
Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage.
Dude, this voice in the background is so annoying.
That, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Hey, mister!
No.
Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
Okay, I think we can do this, right?
Thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time.
Ah, I was about to say he sounds very much drunk.
Okay, listen, you gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien!
What is he talking about?
I know it sounds
Why am I even listening to him?
thing that a drunk would say, but believe me,
Yeah, he sounds very drunk, does. I was kind of hoping he would give us some information. No, I think he's done. Oh. Oh, he's talking again. The dark presence in the diner.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
where are your feet?
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, "Go through the fence on the left."
The junker? Ah, over there.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deerfest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting that the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
I guess it's here, right? Yeah. Just have to click. I thought he was gonna say devil, but no, it was basically, yeah, this is where I didn't want to listen to him
Alice's
anymore.
driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry? Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
To be fair, I won like 3 50-50s in a row. Yeah, that's the thing about this gacha system, I guess. Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you aren't. And that's just putting me insanely off. I don't want to trust on my luck, because in games I'm never feeling very lucky. Wake at Lover's Peak.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Where is my wife? Yes, and I still have 18 days and 18 hours from now on to farm the whole game. So I may have still a chance. What does that mean? You have 18 days. What's gonna happen afterwards? You're not gonna be able to get that? What's gonna happen afterwards? Where's... Oh, he's sleeping. Never mind, I thought he's dead.
The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
I'll save her. I heard this so many times. Then the banner with this character will be gone for a long time. And the banner is a promoted character for a long time. Oh boy, yeah, that system is nothing for me. I am trying to dodge games where the fear of missing out is actually a huge point. The jail cells are right next to the door outside. Yeah. Smarter.
I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not.
Am I under arrest?
But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can
Always
get in touch
thinking of
with you.
Skylar
I avoid the motel.
when I'm hearing this.
Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Where what?
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent.
Oh, it's him.
If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park.
Oh, that sounds like it's such a bad idea.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see
God,
you
her
again,
eyes
Mr.
are so
Wake.
creepy.
Later.
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault.
To look at those
She's
animals,
a very
disgusting.
nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Mhm.
She even has a fan site dedicated to you.
But that's kind. Basically, like 7 of the 5-star characters are always obtainable. All other characters are only obtainable when their banner is up, which is on a 2-week rotation. Don't you guys have the feeling of, well, I have to play Genshin Impact now because otherwise I'm not gonna get this character? Like, don't you have the urge, like the pressure, like you have to play that? if I'm feeling pressured by a game, I'm instantly losing my interest. That's nothing for me actually, but I understand when people are like, yeah, it's a good way to keep the game alive, you know. I had that feeling back then. I can imagine. I think that would stress me out. Damn streamer, we love John Wick after Alan Wake. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about watching that movie as well. You never had? I mean, we're all different, of course, but it's for me the same when I played World of Warcraft. The pressure was the money, though, because you are paying for a monthly subscription, and I wanted to make the best out of it. When I start playing World of Warcraft, I'm literally not playing anything else because I think that's such a waste of money. I want to get the best out of my money just by playing World of Warcraft. And even when I'm not, what was it in Mythic with the Mythic keys? Isn't your key always dropping one level if you're not gonna play? There was something, right? I don't remember. Then again, after you are done with the story, it's like 5 to 10 minutes of gameplay a day. But still, they want you to log in every day. I don't want to start. No, not the discussion. I was just thinking about that. I don't like this kind of gameplay. That's something which is putting me insanely off. I would rather just play my games, and I don't want to get bothered by the devs like that, you know? I was interested in Genshin when I realized I had all these leveled up characters and the end game wasn't there. You had such strong characters and nowhere to use. I see. Gnabes said it was a good action movie. I would trust his judgment. Yeah, he suggested this movie quite a lot, actually. Same with Alan Wake and Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I hope I'm not gonna get sick tomorrow. I can't get sick. I can't. It's a good action movie, but you shouldn't expect so much from the story. No, that's fine. Gnabes also said it's a good game, good movie just to grab a package of chips or crisps and then just enjoy. All right. Buck-toothed Charlie, Colombian mammoth. The skeleton of Colombian mammoth, Mammuthos columbi. The specimen estimated to be 14 years, 14,000 years old, was recovered from the La Brea tar pits in 1981, donated by the Elderwood Nation Park in 1998 when the Colombian mammoth became Washington's state fossil. Named Buck-toothed Charlie, it has since become the park's official mascot. Is this some kind of museum? I would assume so, since there are precious stuff here. A mammoth skeleton? Maybe it's a replica or something. Timeline of evolution.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself.
I am. I'm not crazy. That's what a crazy person would say, right?
What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No.
I don't think so.
Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
My luck is back. Just made one pull end with a chance of 0.6%. I got the promoted character. It sounds like you're in a casino, Manu. Not gonna lie. It sounds really like a casino, and it's giving you this good feeling. Hey, I got super, super lucky. And I think that's super dangerous. I don't want to criticize this. I really don't want to criticize that, but it just sounds like that, you know? I don't mean it in a bad way. But I think it has the same structure, kinda. Christ, the more people talk about gacha games, the more it sounds like you were talking about narco. Or that, right? Right, but it's on purpose. The bank, in this case the game, wants you to have a really, really good feeling, so you're getting this feeling again. And this is absolutely normal inside of our brain. It's normal because our brain is just like you're getting some kind of stimuli, you know? It's a bonus. Your brain it's like dopamine you're getting. And this is absolutely, it's natural. It's normal that our brain is reacting like this to these kind of stuff. yeah, I think it's just better for me that I'm not starting with these kind of games. Even though the world is looking beautiful. Oi!
Hey,
Oh,
Rusty,
baby!
Right? You run cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake.
Oh, no,
I'd shake your
baby.
hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap.
No,
Illegal to use
dear
here. Hell, you're not
Maxie.
supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Hell, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky.
Yeah, could have been worse.
Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Alright, that's a good description.
You can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing is... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
At least the dog didn't become shadow creature. No, no. That would be very hard for me to shoot at an animal. Very, very hard. Look at those mountains. It's so beautiful. Hand over the form.
I think this is the form you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
You can play Genshin free to play, but it's dirty how they sell it. Like a casino. I've only spent about £20 on it and refused to spend more. Well, that's okay. You know your limits. That's good. Some people, they don't. They don't.
People are on a schedule, but with the traps, well, you know.
And then you're saying to yourself, yeah, it's free to play.
Thanks.
And that... Yeah. And that's just leading to you're gonna spend so much more time. I heard the Hearthstone is... It's not the same, but... Well, you also need to play lots of Hearthstone to get a good deck.
Time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
Yeah, your choice. Gonna come with me, right? A friend who's spent more than 1,000 euros for Genshin and also for Lost Ark. That's crazy. I mean, if you have the money, go for it. But there you can see that the free-to-play model is working pretty well. It's actually working pretty well because people are willed to pay up to, I don't know, there is always an open end, you know? You can always spend your money. But, well, if you don't have the money,
that's just crazy talk, Al.
then it's gonna bring lots of problems. I'm just critical with this kind of stuff.
Or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said
I infected him.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
He's also sniffing now.
These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Maybe just a cold. Lord, help us all. This flu will be the end of times. Just please. Please. Let's get some batteries here. It's even spreading in game. It was fast. No incubation time. Comfy looking, right? Oh, the lights were already on. Oops, I thought this is coming from the fireplace. It's still dark, isn't it? Let me out. Oh, imagine barbecue here. Maybe during daylight. Guess Barry could just be allergic to nature. Maybe he is allergic to dust. This is also, I'm instantly reacting to dust like that. Yeah, I'm allergic to dust, and I'm surrounded by my dusty boys. Yoink. Damn, dude, this must be such a nice place when it's not spooky. Ah, okay. Thought you can't even see the end of the well.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every
Of course.
step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
Well, it's okay that... Wait, is this meant to be? Do you have to climb somewhere? No, right? I'm breaking the game. No. Oh, there's a page. Oh, Barry doubts Wake's sanity.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Well, I was about to say maybe it's better that Barry is not coming with us, so we don't need to take care of him.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
The well makes me think of the ring. Oh, the movie.
This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Oh, goodness. Are these crows? Oh, there's a radio here as well.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Do 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 do. Okay. Well, it's happening. This is spooky. Kid animals, I'm not even quite sure. Was it a rat or a bird? Not a bat? A combination of both? Which is funny. I like birds and mice, but bats are like... I don't think it's a penguin, Josh. That would have been great. Penguins are so cute. Lover's Peak is going to the left side. Is this just decoration? Yep. Is there anybody inside? Well, there are birds and there is blood. Oh, I just catch up. Oh, nothing. There's a telly here, though. Is this another episode? I think so.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in
Rats are... bats are rats with wings. Rats are also cute. But bats are just... That's a bit better, right? Yeah.
Confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face.
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. The white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
What? Oh, the episode is over. Night Springs. Doom, 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 doom. Maybe I'll see you again. Oh Okay, alright. No, those are just birds. Just burbles. Guess I have to go this way. Do not feed wildlife. No. We don't want to make them sick. Oh, there's another page. Rose and Rusty. Whoa, I'm missing a lot here. Oh, never mind. Rose and Rusty.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Still need to head for the Lover's Peak. Okay. Oh, another one. Rusty dying.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
Huh. Madam Streamer, I just got robbed by the snack machine. Oh, it didn't give you the snack. I can't shake it for free snacks. Oh no, Saki. Sometimes it helps to put some more coins in. Sometimes it helps. But dude, that's so unfair. Oh, these shitty snack machines. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's a real show called Twilight Zone that's pretty much like Night Spring, so technically it's the other way around. Oh, really? Twilight Zone. Wow, it reminds me a bit of the movie Twilight. We were talking about this lately. Oh! Dude, what are these flashbacks? Or visions? Oh boy, oh!
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Well, we were reading that Rusty's gonna die, right? Oh no. Hub Rusty.
Can you hear me? Anyone? Please help!
The ranger's office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
I'm gonna get fried.
Hello?
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
Are the flashbacks showing what happened to the wife? It's looking like that, right? A bit.
True. It knew.
Where's my last hero? I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far.
Get the lights
Rusty had found
on.
a page from the manuscript. It would help
Should
me
get the
understand what had happened.
this one though, the revolver. No, poor boy. I'm gonna help you, dude. If something is gonna happen to the dog, I'm gonna get mad. It was not written down. These doors are always locked. I guess they don't want me to go there. Get the lights on. Maybe I should go to the other side
The
now.
only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and
I mean,
the
we
lights back
we got the keys now. I got the power. Pet the doggo. I don't think we could do that. Maybe we can do it later. We have to head over here now. I think. actually almost missed this one. Rusty attacked by the dark presence.
The visitor
Oh,
center
that's
was
what
steady,
happened.
But the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way. Felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
No, we're here. We are here. Maybe this is also one of those meta games, you know? Maybe we are Ellen, and we are controlling. We are controlling him. Wake reach a safe haven of light.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
Probably here around. Oh, we can open this one. Oh, looks like a kitchen. Oh!
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Oh god, he's dying now, right? Oh god, that sounds horrible! He's dying. The darkness.
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
I just need hunting licenses.
Well, he's right though. Oh, oops. Be gone. Rusty? Oh, shoot.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please don't feed the animals.
Who said that?
Fishing is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a park fishing license. Obey the park ranger's instructions.
That's the ranger. Whoa. Whoa, he's so fast. Whoa. He's coming dangerous! Dude! Oh god, I'm scared. He's gonna chop me. Die, scum! He's not dying. Oh, there you go. Defy the park ranger. Alright. Oh, we're not done yet. Wait, he was kind of like a boss. Dead. At least you're having infinite ammo here. Where is Rusty? Oh. There will be lights.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy.
No, it is happening. I told you.
Now, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Isn't there a dodge mechanic in this game? I have actually no idea. I'm just jumping away. I have actually no idea. Rusty's final thoughts.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Oh, damn. It's shift in WSD. But this is so weird. Okay, I'm just gonna jump away, I think. This is weird. We're gonna stay on the trail, I guess. Coming closer, though. At least, it's looking like that.
Was at the far end of the nature trail.
Moonshine cave. And the door is open. Oh, I don't want to go inside a cave. I don't want to go. Huh. It's just a cave. No monsters are inside. Bit of shotgun. Bit of batteries. A rocket launcher. No, I don't think there is a rocket launcher. And if so, then I would probably die very fast because I'm right-clicking myself. I guess we're gonna go the official way now. Behind us! Whoa, what was that? Oh, they're coming from everywhere. The telephone is making me nervous. Oi, oi, oi. It's so interesting, you know? In Red Dead, I never had any of these lags. But it's constantly happening here. Is it over? It is. Well, no more shotgun. Pal World has a rocket launcher. Or in Pal World. Now I wonder if you guys are playing more Pal World or Enshrouded. Lover's Peak this way. Imagine rocket launcher in Red Dead. Barry meets Rose.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart, too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town. knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
The slowdown is part of the dodge. Yeah, I realized when I got attacked from behind. Yeah, that was actually quite useful. Better than just jumping away. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Where are they? Hiding a bit out? So this is a nightmare for me. Go to the light, maybe. Oh, shotgun. At the moment, none of the two I'm playing. My phone. Is actually very fun to play. Very, very fun to play. Played it so often with my sister. But yeah, if you're only playing like with two people, that's not too exciting. Bye-bye. Oh, there's more. The Great Old One tree. Huh. Felled by lightning in 1937, this exceptionally tall Rocky Mountain Douglas fir was over 200 years old. According to local legends, it stretched beyond the stars. After it fell, it was measured to be 66 meters tall, nearly a record length. Damn, that's crazy. That is me today, Josh. That is me today. It is spooky. It is a bit spooky. I don't like darkness. Oh! Okay. Oh, the shotgun is insanely strong, actually. Jeez, they take like a million shots to go. Except you're using the shotgun. But you're never having enough ammo for that. Dude, where's this Lover's Peak? Behind us! Next to us! In front of us! I'm gonna get attacked now. Ooh, hoo, hoo. No, it is actually pretty useful, the dodge. It's like the dead eye. It's over. Perfect. The haunt is over. Little refill. We should probably not touch this phone. Oh, never mind. It's not working anyway. All those shitty axe throwers. Wake sees the torch symbol.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
And more. All right, this way. Wait. Bear alert? There are bears in this game? Josh, you wrote, at least there are no bears in these woods. It seems... Well, that's not a bear. A walking bear. Oh no. This guy is looking like a baby boss. These are the worst batteries of my life. Oh god, I'm getting chopped. Okay, I'm dying. I'm dying! Oh! Well, I'm dead. Oh, good. We're here. Yeah, jinxed, right? Josh, did you know there are bears here? Maybe just a sign. Dude, I'm losing a rib soon. Is there someone coming from the left? Wait, is that a bear behind me or what? What is this? Oh no, this is this guy. He sounds like a... Oh boy, this is too much. What the hell? This is so hard. Now it's time for the shotgun. Die. Good. Oh. Ooh. Just takes 5 million years to get him. Oh, there's Shadow. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I have no ammo left for the shotgun. Dude, die! Good. Clear time. Nah. We're professional darkness hunters, right? It has some Phasma vibes, though. Easy. Yeah, he was a bit beefy. But no bear. Maybe it's just a baby bear, a smaller one. Maybe they talk about panda bears. I don't think so, though. Through tree. Oh, it's here, I guess. But there is no way to... Oh, wait a second. Maybe here. That doesn't make sense. Oh. Why is this wobbling? Probably because of the wind. The tree was this ring was cut from started growing in 1846, the year the Oregon Treaty was signed. Other notable events marked on the rings. Damn, a bit of story? Okay. Oopsie. Ah, now I'm understanding. That's very impressive. Very old tree. No page? Oh! Oh, never mind. I thought there is a page. No page. Speaking of, Nightingale's arrival.
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him. and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
Streamer, you know what I miss a lot? Guess the game. Did I guess right? Well, that looks dangerous if there's no electricity. Maybe we're lucky. Imagine you're gonna get stuck in the middle. Damn good idea. Guess the game. Get out of my head because you're addicted. We can play it again, but probably not today. I'm not feeling quite healthy today. My nose is very scuffed, and I'm fearing it's gonna get worse tomorrow. Please, I don't want to get stuck in the middle. Dude, I knew it. I knew it. But they helped us, though. Who's this?
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming.
Is that a ranger?
That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
He knows what he's talking about. We're definitely not crazy. It's official.
You can see them too?
Oh, that was the kidnapper.
We gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew
Really?
we were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better keep up. Hear that? It's them.
Basically, I'm just holding the light. Oh!
Bring it!
I thought you killed him, dude!
How's that, huh?
Okay, this is harder than I thought. Wait a second. Oh, dear Thucky, thank you so much. Thank you very much for gifting us up to Carveka. Thank you. Very sweet of you. Thank you for the support.
Use the flares from the emergency box.
Yeah, that was harder than I expected.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do.
Are you kidding?
Thank you, dear Thuggy. Thank you.
Time for back talk. Hold him off, damn it.
Okay. 3 boys. Oh, wow, this is very red.
Scare him off.
Be faster then.
Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us.
It's probably better that I'm... Never mind. It's over. Dude, there's a horde coming over.
That's right. Oh, you feeling
You just hurry.
all cozy and safe. Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
It's too quiet. Oh, I guess this is Lover's Peak now, officially. I saw the yard.
A last stand. There's more players here. Get ready. We
The last fight?
as long as they keep coming.
Give me
Or the light
goddamn
broke.
gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Suddenly tower defense. Oh, there's a thermal a cup on the left side. Yoink. Well, if this guy knows what's going on, why doesn't he have any shotgun? Why is he not using this? Oh, okay. Dude, they're climbing as well? I hate this shrieking sound. Boy. That was a nice dodge. Actually quite hard to look through with the flare. Oh! Get away! Yeah. Ouch! Oh no, he's dying! I wonder if he's able to die. Oh, he's flipping around. You're always very welcome. Oh, thank you so much again, dear Selgi. Appreciate
Let's
that.
cut the act now.
Very
Where's
sweet.
my wife? I knew you were going to say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're going to bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her mouth.
Must be a bookworm, huh? He really wants to read the manuscript so badly. Well, we gotta go. We're having a gun again. Of course, he's running away. Make it through the woods.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
Come back, Jack. Hi, dear Hyperlies. How are you? Hope you're enjoying Alan Wake. Yes, I'm enjoying Alan Wake a lot. I have no idea what's going on, but well, I guess that's part of the game, huh? I'm doing okay. I was actually doing good earlier when I started the stream, but I'm getting sick again, Hyperlives. What about yourself? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate that you're tuning in. Oh, I almost dropped down. That water is looking cold. I just wanted to pick this up. Alice, fear of the dog. Oh, Alice is scared of the dog. Oh, that's why she reacted in the apartment like that. Ah.
On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain
Oh, that makes
how it
sense
felt
now.
to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign, and nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
You didn't know? She even told you. I'm sorry. She even told you at the start that I guess I missed that information, but now I know. Thank you, Hyperlives. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, my nose is super, super scuffed. Oh, okay. Did you see that? Professional gamer. That was dangerous. BB is allergic to horror. Must be it, yeah. Must be it. Make it through the woods. Zoidberg is that you? Maybe it's me. What is sparkling down there, by the way? Oh, that's a trap. Can I destroy that? It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna go inside. Oh, you can.
Traps. I wouldn't want to get caught in one of them. Those teeth
Ugh.
look nasty.
You know, I love what's in real life, but in game it's scary. It's very scary. Luckily, you can see the traps very easily. I don't know why the game is making that so easy. They were even sparkling. Oh, well, thank you. Luckily, we can always follow the yellow marker on the map. Oh wow, there are so many traps now. Oh, what is? No, these are traps. Huh. Oh boy! Oh my god, we're getting attacked as well! Okay, I got scared a bit, a tiny bit. Surely this means you will never get trapped. Just haven't, but the amount of traps, dude. Too many. Or leg would be snapped in half, yep. For sure. With the power of left click. Survivable. I missed this one. It's even right in front of me. I thought there would be achievement, nothing. These woods are never ending. Burn, baby, burn! It's not over. The hunt is not over. What is this? Oh, behind. Yo, Knabbers, you're saying this game is just dark, but it is a horror game. It is spooky. It is very spooky, actually. It is a horror game. What do you mean? What do you mean? I feel uncomfortable. A farming game wouldn't give me this feeling. Ugh. I am not seeing much. It's just a nice cozy forest. This is not cozy. It's probably looking nice during daylight and when there is sun. Oh, a bit of healing. Dear diary. Debris is a liar. He is. I also thought this Zoma was also very spooky for me. Ooh. Wake. Here's a chainsaw.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Come on, this is only like 0.1. Zoma was a bit more spooky, I think. But because it was underwater from a hunting rifle. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna try out this weapon now. I'm not a Gnablo Mojashi. No, we need Gnabbers.
I heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here.
I think he's having the biggest knowledge of the game. At least he remembers, because he also played it recently, I think. Did you look at this airplane? And that's just the bird. Oh, you didn't play Alan Wake recently? Damn, then I'm very impressed because you remembered how to dodge. Oh, this looks horrible. This looks like a horrible crash. Oh! I guess it's meant to be like this. Interesting. Ah. What is this room? Somebody's breathing. Because the tutorial told you in the beginning. I actually don't remember that. Yeah, these woods are never ending. And this is looking like a fighting area, right? Yo. Yo, they're coming from everywhere. I need to switch fast. Come on. Perfect. First area, it didn't let you leave before you didn't dodge. Oh, you're right. Yeah, that was right after the car crash. You're right. Yeah, well, there is darkness in the air. Hmm. Yoink. Oh, it's so blurry here. It feels like my character is drunk. So strong. All right. Well, we're at this mill, I guess. Building, at least. Yeah, reach the top of the mill. Oh yeah, MC, how is Baldur's Gate going? You said you wanted to focus a bit more on the game. It's so 2023. 2023. This is breaking. Oh, I don't have enough time. Oh, never mind. Ah. Easy fixable. Oh my god. Well. Disappeared. That could have been me. Oh. A little pew pew action soon. Always sus when you're getting ammo. Oh, there was a page. So we need to go higher. The deputies at the logging site.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
That reminds me, I need to do my 7th replay of Baldur's Gate. Ah, you're trolling me, right? It's probably the 2nd. I got in and did 2 fights where I've gotten surprised and quit because I remember that I was invited to... Oh, yeah! In Final Fantasy. To wedding. Was it nice? After beat up newbie in Tekken, maybe I'll also start Baldur's Gate 3 again. Evil run. Yes, you can do. You can do. In Tekken. I was about to say, how can I get up there? But I guess this might help us. Oh god, that was so dumb. Oh, you just have to walk the wall against the wall and it's saving you a bit. But why is it so hard to jump on this platform? It's... Jumping is quite hard in games like this. Okay, it's a bit turned around now, but we got it. Barry in Elderwood.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
I think he's a pro player. A newbie in Tekken? No idea. But I would assume he likes the game a lot since he got a few achievements there I saw were over Steam in the activity. Oh, there's also Burble here. Okay. Huh. Where's this kidnapper? Where's my wife? I just wanted to read that. The darkness, where's... I got no time. It's the beefy boy. Bye-bye. The darkness, where's her face? Huh. Can I? Oh, never mind. I don't have to kick this. Well, a hunting rifle ammo. Nice. I bet there's gonna be a page here. No? Ah! Very nice. Wake feels the dark presence.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
I was about to say, am I able to get back again? Seems fine though. Alright, where are the mother truckers? Where are you? Always trespassing. Oh god, I got scared. Holy moly, oh god. Oh my god. That was mean. Why is this guy... Oh god. Get him! There you go. Yeah, I definitely got scared there. I've already started an evil run and killed everyone. Holy moly, I don't think I would be able to do that. I'm always feeling sorry. I speak of Baldur's Gate, I assume, right? Campgrounds. Is that a boss? No. Oh, well, this is the description with the seesaw, right? No, not the seesaw. We found a page. He was describing this guy. In real life, no. The chainsaw! That was the word I was missing. Chainsaw. We're not working under pressure. Oh, there was so much darkness, dude! I'm dying! Actually survived. Holy moly. Hui! Which I think that was super important. Dude, and I even said at the beginning, I'm not gonna do that. Jumping is better. Actually saved me. Brain not braining. English not English in you. Oh, we're here. He's calling this mother chucker. Oh, it's not ending.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
The birds.
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
You can keep the lights on. The birds are not doing anything.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
This is like Phasmo.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
They're agents of Darkness Dreamer. Don't trust them. Why is this reminding me of Matrix? Hello? Maybe there is a page here. Aha. Sorry, sir, but I'm curious. No. No privacy. Oh, okay, we found the keys.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Okay, I knew it. This door was so sus, dude. Birdies, get away. Hello? Are you searching for me? God, I hate this. Oh, there is a page. And it says Nightingale fires at wake.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it. But it felt all wrong. Call it instinct. His posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
Yeah, that door was sus. Oh. Casually finding ammo on the toilet. Now we can go back. Wait, was this car running the whole time? Ah. We're into the vehicle. Am I gonna drive now? Yeehaw! I can drive over the... Oh! Oh, nice. How funny. I didn't expect that I'm gonna drive a bit. Okay, I wanted to get it. Oh my god, steering is so hard here. It's so wobbly. Oh, okay. I guess, yeah, I'm a good driver, by the way. I even I think we're driving the right way. Alan Wake hard. I didn't expect this at all. But it's definitely faster than just walking. Oh! Are we gonna wait until he's done? Oh no. I think it's done. We were done. Return to Barry. Was about to say, is Barry okay though? This doesn't sound good. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah. Oh, I could just ignore them. Barry? Or kidnapper?
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Whoa, he was not exaggerating. Yeah. The darkness controls the taken. It's insanely late. Friends, I need to sleep. I wish you a good night and sleep well. Yeah, good night, Thuggy. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm wishing you good luck tomorrow. Yeah, have a good recovery and yeah, sleep well. Hopefully, you're gonna be at home soon again. Okay, I said birdies are. Holy! I don't want to fight against birds. Not gonna lie, I'm scared of these birds now. I think we need to get all the birds who are at least reachable. Or maybe it's just part of the boss fight? But yeah, Barry was not exaggerating. That was easier. Ooh. Defeat the birds. I can't believe I'm fighting against birds. Boys, you didn't hear that. That must be also super, super loud.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town.
Thank you. I will update you tomorrow. Please do that.
Kidnapper's description.
When do we get the minigun? Maybe we will. You're always asking for the shotgun first, though.
The cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in
Why
less
does
than
she
an
sound
hour.
like she's
See you
drugged?
soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the
Oh Dear Diner.
Good girl.
Yeah. I knew something was off. God damn, we don't make her everywhere. Ba-da-ba-bow. Ba-da-ba-bow. Da-da-ba-bow. Mm-mm-mm. Come here. Episodic when it first released. I have no idea actually. I have no idea. I was also thinking about the same. Don't think so. That's cool. So people were actually able to play the whole game if they wanted to. Well, Verbals, yeah, that's Alan Wake so far. We made 2 episodes today, and I'm excited to see more actually. I'm gonna lower this down, otherwise I'm gonna have hard trouble to hear my own voice. Good game so far. I have no idea, of course, what's still going on, but it's very intriguing. I want to know what's happening. Music is damn. What? Forgot how good it was. Ah, it's so damn good. Yeah, it's good. But it's like we're watching a movie together a bit, right? Again. Yeah, I enjoyed my time, and I'm excited to play more tomorrow at 9 p.m. CET. Hope you guys also enjoyed it.